Okay, welcome to your dashboard. This is the video that you're watching at the moment. The yellow buttons are how you can create your first campaigns at the top of the screen next to the video and further down. We've also put some credit on to get you started. There are analytics on your previous campaigns from total campaigns run, average cost per share for every user that shared one of your pieces of content, average cost per click, total shared posts over the lifetime of this, and total clicks that have done from all of your posts shared. Okay, if you want to see any of your previous campaign details, it's on the right hand side. You just click your campaigns. There's currently none to show. There's a video to help you with ideas on setting up your campaigns as well. Across the menu, the settings at the top, receipts on previous campaigns. But let's start your first campaign now. Okay, so the name of your campaign is really just for your own reference. And now to choose whether you want social users. This is great. It's building an army of local advocates in your region that will share your content and really get you noticed, because it's not often that social users share business posts, and that's what makes this so powerful. And they'll share it on a number of platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn. You can then choose influencers and social pages, so the more established with larger reach and following that can share your content, and we can match them to relevant influencers and social page owners in your region so that it makes sense. So benefits to using both, I suggest you run a combination of both. In this instance, we'll start with an influencer campaign so you can see how that one works. So what region do you want to have your post shared? This can be a country or a specific region. So for example, in the UK, it might be Manchester or Liverpool, and you can select multiple as well. And then you can select the type of categories relevant to your business, which will help us match you to influencers and content creators. Language English, let's move on to the next stage. Then it will show you all the matched influencers and page owners we have on our database, and it will give you all of their details. There'll also be links as well, so you can visit their pages and see. It will show you the platform, their reach, and the kind of content they generate, so you can see if it's befitting to the campaign you want to run. You'll see the regions here and how much they charge, and in any previous campaigns it will show you how they've performed. And then you can invite them on the right hand side to see if they would like to share one of your content that you're going to generate on Boosted by People as well. So in this case, I like this. Let's have a look. Dan About Thailand. Let's invite him. There's his price because of his reach. Your campaign budget. This is what it will cost if they all share your content. If some of them don't decide to share your content, you will get a credit back, and that will allow you to run future campaigns, so you won't lose the money. There's a text box as well, so you can connect with these influencers and introduce yourself a little bit. Okay, on to the stage of setting up your post. You can upload your own image, or you can choose some of our default images, which will make it easier. And this is how you start to build your post. In this case, I'm going to find my own image. Let's look at an event that was recently run in Thailand. So this was a Frank Bruno Thailand tour. So let me crop the image, all done on the site, nice and easy. Once you're happy with the image, you can save it. Now you need your primary text headline that's going to be underneath that image. And I've put Frank Bruno in Thailand, and then an outward link to where you want traffic to be pushed so people can find out more. This can be a social page as well as a website. Then a supporting heading underneath just to reinforce your message and really grab people. And you can see how the post is being built underneath. That's what it will be shared when influencers and page owners share it. And then we're ready. Save changes. Now, if you haven't put your company details in, you're going to be prompted, because this is so we can generate invoices for you, and that will direct you to the settings page. So a logo, which you want influencers to see of your business or brand. So I'm just scrolling through my desktop here to find my Dan About Thailand logo. Then the name of your channel, so I would put Dan About Thailand. This is what the influencers and page owners will see. And then your company invoicing name, which will differ because this is how we build the invoice for you. And you put all your details here. And then when you put your region in, so in this case Pattaya, it will ask you if you want to put your tax ID in. Again, for your invoicing, we're pretty much there. Once you've done it once, you won't have to do it again. Save changes. You're going to go back to your dashboard. And now what you need to do, there's your campaign ready to be processed. You need to make your payment now. So we go through to our payment gateway page. You can pay by card or, depending on your country, prompt pay. So there's just a dummy account number here. Don't try these numbers, they won't work. And then you put your details in of your card, your expiry and your CVC. Again, this is a dummy example. You can save the details and then you pay, and the price you're going to pay is built on the right hand side depending on what country you're in and what taxes need to be applied, so you know what your fee will be. Then the payment is made and it will take you then back to site. Payment was successful. Let's go back to the dashboard. You can see now that your campaign is in review. It's come to some of our editors. We'll check the content, and then once it's approved, it will then go out to all of the influencers to be invited to participate. Now let's look at a social user campaign. So this is really cool, getting an army of social users relevant to your business. So you can select the age of the social user that you want to share your post, their gender, the regions that they live in. You can select multiple. Again, this can be just by country or cities within a given country. I put Pattaya and Bangkok. And then the categories, the type of interests that these social users have. So it's relevant when they share your content. So if you're a bar or a nightclub, you want people that have an interest in nightlife. Or if you're a car company, people that like cars, for example. Okay, now you need to set the type of campaign you want. Maximum exposure will just invite everyone that's matched, so you're seen everywhere. Or you can have those that generate more clicks based on previous campaigns, and they'll charge a little bit more. And then you can just use your slider based on the number of people we have available to set your budget. And these are people that will be invited. Any unused credit will be used for future campaigns, so you not lose out. You set your campaign timing, how long you want it to run for, and then you can send a message to the social users, so you can just introduce yourself. Save that. Now you've got to build your campaign. So I'm just going to use a default image in this example. I'm going to put my heading in like we do with the influencer campaign. I'm going to put my URL in where I want to redirect, a supporting headline, and we're ready to go. It's quick. That's what the post will look like. Let's save the change.